so glad you joined us because guess what? We're in week 2. That's right, week 2 of our series called On the Go. And guess what we're going to learn about today? Can you guess? We're going to learn that God is our provider. That's right. So you're probably thinking, Dipstick, why do you got all these pots and pans? Well, my mom said, hey, son, we want to be like Jesus and we want to be a blessing to other people that are in need. So my mama said, we got these extra pots and pans and we can donate them to someone that needs them. I said, that's a great idea, Mama. And she said, hey, don't forget the bowls. So I went and I gathered up all this stuff because we want to be a blessing. Just like Jesus is to us, he's our provider. And we can help and be his hands and feet when we give and donate to other people that need stuff. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. When I was knee-high to a grasshopper, just a little old fella, can you imagine a little Dipstick running around? Well, anyways, I used to take my pots and pans and, oh man, I love to do a drum solo. That's right. You want to hear it? All right, you ready? All right. I know. I need a little practice. It's been a while. Anywho, let me tell you something. All this talk about pots and pans and stuff reminds me of a story that my mama told me last week. She said, son, God is our provider. And I'm going to tell you a story. Now, we can find this story in 1 Kings chapter 17. Now, there was a man of God, and he was called a prophet. His name was Elijah. Well, he was in the wilderness, and he was hanging out there, and all of a sudden God said, hey, I need you to go. You need to be on the go. He said, I want to send you to the town of Zarephath. And when you get to that town, you're going to go to the city gate, and there's going to be a woman there, and she's going to be picking up sticks. Sounds kind of odd, but you know what? Elijah, he obeyed God, and he did that. He went on the go, on a long journey. He left the wilderness and went to the town. And guess what he found? When he got there at the city gates, there was a lady picking up sticks, just like God had told him. Well, he said, hey, I've been on a long journey. Can you get me some water? So he said, I just need a little jar of water. So she said, no problem. So she went and she was getting ready to go get him some water. And as she started to walk away, he said, hold up. He said, you got any bread? Can you get me a little bread? Because I've been on this long journey and I'm kind of hungry. And she said, the truth is, I only got a little bit of oil and a little bit of flour. And I've been picking up these sticks because I'm going to make our last meal with this little bit of oil and this little bit of flour, and that's going to be it. I don't really have enough to make you anything. And, I tell you what, that was sad. And when my mama told me that, I said, oh no, what you going to do? My mama said, don't worry, God always provides. Well, the story goes that God told Elijah to tell her not to be afraid, that he was going to provide for her. He was going to supply all her needs. Well, guess what happened? Elijah told her, he said, go back home like you were going to do. He said, but make me a little cake of bread first, and then make yourself some and your son some. Because guess what? You're not going to run out of oil, and you're not going to run out of flour for a very long time. In fact, you're going to have oil and flour to make bread for years. Man, that is amazing. Well, guess what happened? That's exactly what happened. The oil didn't run out, and the flour didn't run out. And she had plenty of food because she obeyed and she listened. And God provided. He provides in unusual ways sometimes. But that reminds us that God is our provider. So, no matter what we're going through, whatever we need, God will provide. Now, I got to get this stuff back to my mama because she said we got to go and we're going to go donate it. But first, I got to let her listen to my drum solo. Hey, Mama, I got your pots and pans. You want to hear my drum solo?